You either have probability on equally likely outcomes or you have probability on things that aren't equally likely. And then I'm going to show you the difference between the two. When you roll a die, rolling a number between 1 and 6, it's always 1/6. That's your probability, because rolling a 1 is 1 out of 6. Rolling a 2, you have 1 out of 6 chances. Rolling a 3, you have 1 out of 6 chances. Each, if you roll one time, you have a chance of getting 1/6 for whatever number that you roll. Likewise, when you're flipping a coin, you're either going to get heads or you're going to get tails. So the probability of you getting a heads is 1 out of 2 or half. The probability of you getting a tails is also 1 out of 2 or half. So that's where probability comes into play. It's what you're trying to get, dividing by however many chances you can have said outcome. So if you have a sample space, now we're getting into the math definition. If you have a sample space that have equal likely outcomes, meaning each outcome is likely, has the same chance of happening. Each outcome has the same chance of happening. Rolling a number on a die, it's 1 out of 6. Flipping a coin and getting heads or tails, it's 1 out of 2. Each outcome has the same chance of happening. And then it says an event E is a subset of S. A subset just means a smaller set. So if my sample space is 1 through 6, and remember we were going through all those events, they were smaller, it just means a subset. The way you find the probability that event E's occur is this formula here at the bottom. You take the number of items in that event, what you're looking for, and you divide it by the number of items in the sample space. That's why when you roll a die, you have, if I say, what's the probability of me rolling a 3? Well, that's going to be 1 out of 6. Why? Because there's 1 3 in that event, and I have 6 outcomes in the sample space. Single flip of a coin, same thing, 1 out of 2. Why? Because if I say what's the probability of me getting a heads, that's 1. I have 1 chance to get a heads out of 2 outcomes, because every time you flip a coin, you're either going to get heads or gets tails. And then another thing that you want to remember about probabilities, your probability is going to be between 0 and 1. So it can't be greater than 1 and less than 0. If that happens, then you're doing something wrong. And when you add up all of the probabilities, if you look at all of the outcomes in the sample space, and if they all have an equal chance of happening, and you add all of them up, they should add up to 1. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So when your sample space for rolling a die is, you either have 6 choices, right? If I roll a 1, that's 1/6. Roll a 2, that's another 1/6. Roll a 3, 4, 5. They all have the same chance of happening, right? They all can 1 out of 6 chances of happening. Well, if I go and I add all of those up, rolling a 1, rolling a 2, rolling a 3, 4, 5, or 6. If I add all those up, and you know when you add fractions, they have the same denominator, that's 6 out of 6. And we know that 6 out of 6 is 1. So your entire sample space, this only works if each outcome has the same probability, the same chance of happening. Same thing with flipping a coin. A half plus a half is a whole. Six outcomes, you add up all 1/6. 6 out of 6 equals 1. Make sense? Good.